All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a match between Focus versus Th000, two people who need no introduction in the WarCraft 3 community. If you guys do want introductions, well, just know that they are they are some of the best players playing on the NetEase ladder. As we see over here on the top right-hand side of the map, we are looking at Focus spawning as the red orc. Meanwhile, over here on the top left, we have Th000 spawning as the blue human. Human versus orc on Echo Isle. And in years past, I thought I would be able to predict these games rather easily and rather well. Well, now that patches 1.31 has gone through, 130, 131, all of which was in preparation for Reforged, the meta has changed significantly and for the better. I want to say that Blizzard is working very hard. I know it is easy to be just offended and have an outcry to all of the news that is currently going on. But at the same time, well, we'll see what is going to be happening here. Let's take a look at what's coming down. It is going to be a Blade Master going up against an Archmage. We're looking at pretty standard timings. After an absolutely horrible week, I look forward to this stream. Well, Green Light Ring, thank you for tuning in. This being able to stream even just one game a day is a little bit of my relaxation, and I'm glad that there is a community out there. Although it may not be the largest in the Warcraft 3 community, I still have a dedicated following, and I do thank you very, very much. For all of you guys out there who are looking for more Warcraft 3 content, I literally have thousands upon thousands of videos that you guys can keep track of and watch to your heart's content. Blade Master going to make its way out, purposely try to pull back this Ogre Warrior. And I mention a lot of these small micro things because as we're playing and as we're watching things happen right now, we're starting to notice an influx of new players. Oftentimes, if you just try to bring in that grunt as it's walking in, all of a sudden these Forest Troll trappers will throw down an ensnare onto that grunt, leaving him out of the battle and, well, removing a lot of the damage you could be doing, thereby further delaying your Blade Master or any other hero trying to level up. It's true for Footman and any other melee hero. Things to be on the lookout and things to be prepared for. Now, oftentimes when you talk about games are often a game of inches, right? But well, real-time strategy games are a game of seconds. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get an advantage, and really everything in a real-time strategy comes down to time. The time that it takes to mine gold, the time that it takes to tech units. Anytime you're able to gain time over your opponent, whether it be through a supply count, through tech, through experience, and you try to continually build on that advantage. Different players will try and execute and get better time value from different places and different strategies. Blade Master now going to go ahead and start dealing damage onto that Footman there as the units are now looking to back up. Was that Sunny? What, Sunet? Sunet Samioso, hello, thank you for tuning in. Archmage now running back away, and you can take a look. That Brilliance Aura really going to help that Archmage, and it looks as though Th000 is not trying to do all too much. Does he buy? Yes, he does buy the Boots of Speed. Blade Master does not buy Boots of Speed, not going to be able to easily catch up to that Archmage, and the Blade Master himself could have bought Boots of Speed too. You see a quick surround here. There's the Dust of Appearance. Blade Master trying to do, yes, does the, oh, beautiful, beautiful play. You saw the Wind Walk on top of the grunt, and that is called the Blade Master Wind Walk push. And by being able to push out the unit that was in a surround, and then use of the Scroll of Speed in order to get that grunt back home. Now that that grunt is back home, he should be able to heal. Where did he go? I thought I saw him. Where is that low hit point grunt? Did he actually get taken out earlier? Let's take a look at Archmage. Archmage, no, he didn't gain any experience. The grunt is actually hiding across down over here, and we may see him get a healing salve later. By using that 50 gold, he was able to deny experience on the Archmage after what would have been certain death. And then he should be able to get this grunt back up to full health with just 1 or 2 healing salves. Nicely done there. Now, Blade Master going after this Ogre Magi here. You can see this purposeful wall and actually on purpose trying to minimize the amount of damage that the Ogre Warriors can deal. They are melee units and, well, they are stuck not being able to engage from those Forest Troll Trappers. Archmage now looking to run back as well. Grunt still hanging around down across here. Footman trying to engage, but this is not a good spot for him. We could see a quick Hex followed by the death of Footman. I like to imagine Warcraft and Starcraft as a timed version of Civilization. Yeah, it is turn-based strategy as opposed to real-time strategy. And although I will say the tech tree in Civilization is, well, much, much more complicated. Now, Mountain King is already out. We are seeing the introduction of Riflemen as well, and this single Arcane Sanctum strategy has become much more popular now that Riflemen have become significantly better too. They are now attacking much, much faster than before, allowing them to deal more damage. And, well, it prevents you from having to do dual Arcane Sanctums necessarily, as the Riflemen are often enough damage and you don't need to go for spell breakers, or at least not mass spell breakers unless you're in human versus human. Blade Master going to finish off this Ogre Mauler here. Blade Master sitting carefully at level 2. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 1. Grunts. Was that Grunt healed back up? Raiders are currently out on the field. Are we going to see a couple of ensnares onto Footman? Berserker Strength also being brought into play, as well as the Shadow Hunter wants to get to level 2. Once you add in Healing Wave on that Shadow Hunter, the durability of that Blade Master just skyrockets. And as the Blade Master, well, even though he dives into very, very difficult situations, he's able to stay alive. Blade Master now with double Gloves of Haste going to attack very quickly, but he may sell one of those Gloves of Haste for, well, perhaps looking for a Claws of Attack +6 or +9. Archmage does have a Dust of Appearance. Are we going to see perhaps a little bit of a steal right here? Doesn't want to steal a Kobold Tunneler. Mountain King is sitting at level 2 here. Should be able to finish off more units as the Renegade Wizard gets a Purge off on that Water Elemental. That is something most professional players try to avoid. Also, Lightning Shield being cast on that Rifleman right there as we're looking at this Renegade Wizard still. Shadow Hunter gonna try to get to level 3, will not be able to get there. I don't actually know, maybe very close. Kobold Geomancers, there's a lot of low hit point units here. Has to be microed very carefully as the Raiders are now looking to back up. Meanwhile, Blade Master Illusion absorbing quite a bit of damage. It is just gonna get taken out. As you can see, the Blade Master did have Dust of Appearance on him as he took 1 shot of damage. Footman, gonna go ahead and get ensnared. Is this Footman gonna perhaps try and fight back? A little bit of damage. Shadow Hunter now at level 3. Level 2 Healing Wave should be bouncing around as we're looking at a level 3 Blade Master, level 3 Shadow Hunter going up against a level 2 Mountain King and a level 3 Archmage. Blade Master still right here, could cause some serious problems. There's an ensnare onto that Water Elemental there as the units are now trying to make their way. Blade Master, picks up the item. Nicely done as it tries to back. It does not get the experience though. Or the gold for that kill, as the Blade Master now doesn't want to stick around. He does have a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. We'll see what's going to be happening here. Archmage going to continue to engage. Rifleman going to join in on the fight. Gargantuan Sea Turtle, Mountain King all ready to go. Raiders are now here ready to engage. There's one slow. Blade Master could easily start going after some units as a 70 Windwalk critical strike. Double Illusions now being placed down, as this is just going to cause a lot of traffic. All right. Poor Rifleman trying to get back, get away, running into harm's way, but away from that Blade Master as he still gets taken down. Low hit point Grunt. Is he going to get taken down? Yes, he is. Mountain King, level 2, Thunderclap, all of a sudden making big impacts the moment you see it, as the Mountain King still has plenty of mana. Already down to 132. Is he going to be able to finish off more units? Another big Thunderclap could finish off another 2 units right there. And that Mountain King now down to 57 mana, still looking to finish off some more units here. Priest now trying to get away. Both sides suffering heavy casualties as the Mountain King, well, Archmage going to try and get away. Mountain King going to go ahead and teleport back as well. Mountain King was 5 experience or 5 mana shy from being able to cast the Stormbolt, which would have been, I believe, death for that low hit point. Well, nope, he does have Spirit Link, so he should have been able to dodge that final Stormbolt. All right, Kodo Beast right there. Mountain King. Is he going to try and Stormbolt this unit? You can see Water Elemental doing some big damage there. There goes other units as we're looking at the Kodo Beast slowly saunter away. As now we're going to continue to engage. Rifleman going to get taken down. Big Thunderclap comes through, reducing the amount of damage the Raiders are dealing by attacking or affecting their attack speed and movement speed, as the Archmage now gets up to level 4. Blademaster tries to dodge. Potion of Invulnerability, is it going to have to be used? Stormbolt, beautifully used in time to shake off that devastating hammer. Militia may be forced to call back here. Archmage still dealing damage to the Blademaster. Healing Wave bouncing once again. Level 2 Water Elemental is about to be coming to an end as the Raiders are going to engage once more. 2 level 2 Water Elementals. Rifleman, Kodo Beast, going to try to dine and dash, but, well, didn't get the memo and is all of a sudden slowed down by that slow. No scroll of speed, however, does get the necessary distance away from those Riflemen. Second Kodo out onto the field. Going to perhaps try to go after more units. Rifleman R20 upgraded. Should be able to deal terrible damage to all of those units again as the Mountain King slowly gets up to 102 mana and still wants more. Are we going to see more units get taken out? Raiders going to try and engage. Still diving on through. Rifleman. All right, Mountain King's actually in a good spot for the Thunderclap, a split second late as the Mountain King, well, unable to slow down the Blademaster again. I'll talk about Reforged in just a little bit at the end of this game as we're taking a look at the Shadow Hunter making its way back over. All right, Blademaster down to 100 hit points, trying to sneak away. Blademaster down to 105. There goes another ensnare. Mountain King has enough for a Stormbolt. Actually looked like he was going to try and engage. There's a Stormbolt onto a Raider and teleporting back again. Though in absolute control of this game here, 41 supply compared to 60. Anyone who asks why I'm not casting this on Reforged graphics, well, it is not because I dislike Reforged. These games were taken from the NetEase 1.31 patch. I cannot upscale or upgrade these graphics even if I wanted to. Rifleman gonna go ahead and pick off this Gargantuan Sea Turtle here. No Blademaster nearby. Archmage does not have a Scroll of Town Portal. Neither does the Mountain King, as we see, well, a Crystal Ball. Now, a Crystal Ball is normally not that great of an item, but it is going to be useful at, well, against that Blademaster. Blademaster also just shy of level 4 now, as we are looking at Focus with already an expansion up and running. If you look at the other side here, Arcane Sentry also down. Water Elemental being left behind to try and protect Crystal Ball. Mountain King, does it reveal the expansion location? No, I don't know where he cast it at the moment, but the units are still getting ready to move on out. 50 supply compared to 47, 2-0 upgrades. And this is all off of 1 Arcane Sanctum, 1 Barracks. Mountain King is currently invisible from those sorceresses and their adept training. We are looking at the Blademaster now finally getting up to level 4 and triple Gloves of Haste with Claws of Attack +6. That Blademaster is slicing and dicing much faster. If you just look at his damage, it doesn't seem nearly as high as it should be, but once you factor in that very fast attack speed, I wish they actually had a number as opposed to just saying very fast. Things could be different. All right, a big Thunderclap slowing down many of the units in the back here. Mountain King, there's another Thunderclap melting across multiple units. Blademaster trying to go back the other way. There's a Disenchant. Mountain King still has enough mana for another round of Thunderclaps again. It doesn't matter if you have Spirit Link, if you are just constantly dying anyways. Beautiful Healing Wave in time to save one unit, but the Mountain King now at level 4. All right, still fighting their way through. Finishes off a Raider as they try to retreat. 50 supply compared to 46. Blademaster trying to engage. And even with all of those monstrous Thunderclaps, Blademaster able to hold on and, well, Focus able to hold on to this Great Hall and continue mining away. After that battle, both sides lost a good number of units, 56 supply compared to 46 right now. This mine needs to start mining and mining quickly. 11.7, so about 1,000 gold difference. 1,000 gold difference is about 20 supply, as you would estimate, as the Blade Master, ventures a bridge too far and could have been in trouble right there. Blade Master now able to slip back once more. Riflemen are here, ready to go. 2-0 upgrades, no sign of tier 3. We are only at Stronghold, no sign of a Tauren Chieftain either. As well, Tauren Chieftains and their Endurance Aura and Stomp has become very popular as of late. Shadowhunter with the engagement here. Invisible Water Elemental may try and cause some problems. There is a Shadowhunter right there. Are you going to purposely just splash to disrupt the mana? Yes, there it goes. Disrupts the mana and now makes its way back out to perhaps get some damage onto those peons. All right, going to get in some of that damage there. One more shot. Oh, gets one peon ready to go, continuing to rack up that damage, but that Water Elemental's time life is, well, by definition, timed. 58 supply compared to 61. Th000 now ready for the next fight. Sorceresses have a lot here. Blade Master ventures a little bit too far to the Arcane Tower again and reveals itself. Now, by this positioning, he may be able to catch a handful of units in transit, and this was a beautiful play by Focus. Perhaps catching at least one Sorceress, could have gotten a Rifleman too, and now forcing an engagement away from the tower. All right, a beautiful Thunderclap once again being placed down there. Mountain King going to try and engage, and this is the issue. Blade Master, well, tries to dive on in. Healing Wave is another low hit point grunt, as another Rifleman going to finally get taken down, even though, well, there was so much support. Mountain King slowing down units. Rifleman trying to focus down other units. Another Thunderclap goes through, but only to see units continue to, wow, grunt at 23 hit points, finally gets taken out. All right, Water Elemental going to get taken out here. Priest going to get focused down. Mountain King, Potion of Mana, already back up to a dangerous amount of mana again. Both sides just dealing so much damage to each other. There is another reveal as the Riflemen try to back up again, forcing another engagement here. There's another Thunderclap as we are now looking at, well, Forest Troll Berserkers joining in on the fight from the mercenary camp. Blade Master diving after that Mountain King. Mountain King needs to get some more mana, uses up a Clarity Potion. This little bit of reprieve perhaps going to allow him to get back into this next location here. All right, are we perhaps going to see a Stormbolt onto the Raider? No. Mountain King unable to get there. Rifleman also sitting at 600 range, so just outside of the range of the Mountain King Stormbolt, as the Mountain King going to try to dive on in. He needs to get into the right spot, and I think he found it. There it goes. There's the clap. Healing Wave counteracting. No more scrolls of healing that I see. Archmage sitting at level 5. Does the Archmage actually go for level 3 Brilliance Aura? That is the question. Yes, he does, as the Mountain King is the one doing most of the legwork. Mountain King could be in trouble though. Hex on the Mountain King. Gonna try and get away. It gets taken down. And wow, all of a sudden Focus is living up to his name, focusing down that last Mountain King there. And with the Archmage sitting on level 3 Brilliance Aura, without the Mountain King, things have definitely shifted in favor of Focus. Sorceress is looking to get away again. So many low hit point units. Riflemen trying to focus down units. Are we going to see? Yes, a Spirit Walker goes into the ethereal form only to say, well, the Sorceresses got me. More damage adding in once more. Sorceresses using that range, using that kiting to try and finish off more units once again, as the Raiders are now doubling back around. Blade Master going to try to engage, and perhaps the Blade Master is sticking around a little bit too long. We might see another, yep, there goes another Raider there. 37 supply compared to 43, and what was a distinctive win, if the Archmage can stay alive, what was a distinctive win for Focus, maybe he overstayed his welcome a bit too much, as a Scroll of Town Portal now going to be used to head back down. All right, we are looking at a level 6 Shadow Hunter. Mountain King trying to get resurrected. Are we looking at the Blade Master sitting at level 5? Archmage going to go ahead and not Staff of Teleportation, Mass Teleport back in onto the fight here. Blade Master going to be in position. Archmage could be in trouble. Or is the Archmage going to try and use the Scroll Town Portal? Down to 200, down to 153. A 260 critical strike, enough to finish off as the Mountain King needs to make its way back out. Level 6 Archmage now down. Blade Master just shy of level 6 as well. He will be getting there. Blade Master now at level 6. Shadow Hunter and the Blade Master both low on items, but level 6 Blade Master can just slice and dice so many units so quickly. 204 critical strike, and that's still with 2 weapon or 2 item slots still open. All right, there's the reveal. Stormbolt onto the Blade Master. Blade Master falls. Mountain King gets the 5. All right. Bad day to be a level 6 hero right now, as the Mountain King is just absolutely destroying it up. Archmage still needs to get back into the game, as well. The Mountain King without mana is still not going to be all that strong. Is he going to be able to finish off any additional units? Trying to finish off, are we going to see a Stormbolt, a running Stormbolt? No, we are not. Mountain King does have Boots of Speed, maybe able to get one off there. Oh, does not throw it, and he was trying to get mid-channel. There we are. Clarity Potion on the unit right now. Mountain King chasing after. Is it going to go after this one Spirit Walker? Spirit Walker could easily get taken out. Level 2 Stormbolt should be enough. Or there we go, finishing it off, taking it down, and now looking to back away. Archmage is getting resurrected, about 25% of the way done. We've seen 2 level 6 heroes getting taken out so far. Blade Master now using a Clarity Potion and Healing Salve to get back into the game. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 6. I highly doubt we are going to see Big Bad Voodoo, as the Mountain King's Stormbolt so easily takes care of that. Archmage, low on mana, low on hit points, does have level 3 Brilliance Aura. Was only with 1 priest right now. That is the issue. Are we going to see perhaps a little bit of, yes, Arcane Tower onto the Shadow Hunter? Shadow Hunter cannot lose that much mana. Mountain King, Thunderclap slowing everything up. Is it going to be enough? Are they going to be able to repair? No, they are not. Mountain King is still in a good spot. Mountain King, there is another Thunderclap, has a potion of healing and another potion of mana. And trying to, surround a Mountain King has been known to be hazardous to your health. There goes another Thunderclap right there. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Going to continue to try and engage. We could perhaps be looking at a Hex. There's a Disenchant, followed by another Disenchant. Mountain King, Thunderclap, really continuing to, battle it through, as the Blade Master going to try and engage. Mountain King has plenty of mana. There is another Thunderclap slowing things up again, as the Grunt going to get taken down. Priest now chasing after that Mountain King to try to keep those units alive. 43 supply compared to 41. Mass Teleport coming across. Where are they going? Wait, what was that? Was that just Staff of Teleportation? No, that was a Hex. I was like, what happened? There's the critter right there. Mountain King now continuing to engage here. Blade Master gonna, try and chase, but that's just not gonna work. Sorceresses still in the back line. Archmage with level 3 Brilliance Aura giving so much mana to the Mountain King and the remainder of the casters. Archmage, is he gonna, throws down another Ivory Tower right there. You're gonna go ahead and upgrade it to an Arcane Tower as well, getting up that Arcane Sentry, being able to spot that Blade Master if he does decide to show up. Blade Master sitting on double Scrolls of Healing, more than likely to try and counteract the damage that the Mountain King has been able to deal. Also, because the Shadow Hunter is at level 6, I believe level 3 Healing Wave is on the table, also mitigating much of the damage too. The only big difference is there is still a lot of slowness after that Thunderclap goes down. Alright, Spirit Walkers going to make their way through. Water Elemental trying to shift past. Oh, there's a little bit of damage again to stop that Clarity Potion. Blade Master absorbing a little bit right there. Mountain King says, you know what, I don't want to be seen, and his wish has been answered as the Archmage could be in trouble. Archmage, go, gets ensnared. Blade Storm comes across, gonna go straight into all of those units. Scroll of Town Portal being used, but, well, if you do not like where you are in the fight, just go ahead and get away. A big Thunderclap dealing damage across multiple units again. Meanwhile, there was a Water Elemental here. Perhaps a mass teleport into the expansion is what is needed, as the main bases are already mined out. There's not much reason to attack the main bases. Maybe you have pillage, but that's not gonna be enough. All right, Militia are right here. There you go. There's a big Thunderclap. There's a big slow. Mountain King still looking to engage. There goes one Spirit Walker. Mountain King gonna continue to fight their way through. There goes some Riflemen. That Thunderclap really not all too impressive, as the Mountain King still has 193 mana. Another Thunderclap. There goes Spirit Walker again, as unit after unit keeps on falling. Kodo Beast looks like it's about to fall. Rifleman having a field day, just trying to shoot that down. Blade Master trying to head back once more. Mountain King is going to be able to do anything here. There is that Thunderclap. Kodo Beast down to 2 hit points. One shot, and that would be enough. Rifleman not able to shoot that Kodo Beast right there. Oh, turn it back around. Just turn around. Shoot the Kodo Beast. And, yes, remove that damage bonus, as the Kodo Beast all of a sudden drops the damage on that Blade Master. With the last Kodo down, the army is now significantly weaker. Mountain King, there's another Thunderclap coming through, and Focus is going to have some problems here. 35 supply compared to 37. Blade Master still has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. There is that critical strike onto another remaining unit here. Spirit Walkers going after more units. There goes another Raider, as the Blade Master trying to, well, focus down a Rifleman. Blade Master, what is he doing? He's just standing there. Oh, well, Focus has left the game, which would make perfect sense. At the end of it all, Th000 comes out ahead. Massive number of Thunderclaps being well used. Good focus fire, and was able to get the victory. The Spirit Walkers, well, the Spirit Walkers and the Kodo Beasts both very vulnerable to the piercing damage of the Riflemen. Add in the fact that even if the Spirit Walkers go into the ethereal form, they end up taking bonus damage from the sorceresses. Their main units, the Raiders, are melee units. And that means, well, they have to get within a close range. That Mountain King always seemed to be in the right place at the right time, being able to land those Thunderclaps, dealing damage while reducing the amount of damage that those Raiders were able to deal, and then just ended up losing that war of attrition. It's not very often you see a game where a professional player, Focus, wins in every known category: unit score, hero score, resource score, and total score, but ends up losing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.